Pisces, how you doing? Elsie here to do your reading for the first half of July. Now, I know it's late. I know I'm very late, but you know what? I've been really busy with private readings this month, and so I come here and I give you these general readings whenever I can. So thank you for coming back to my channel. Thanks for coming to Ten of Cups Tarot. If you haven't been here before, if you have been here before, thank you very much for coming back to watch your readings. And if you are new, please, I hope that you look around the site. You know, these readings are timeless, and there is a lot of readings on the site that may resonate with you today that have been done in months past. So, you know, for the purpose of being able to catalog these readings, I do put dates on them, but they are really timeless. The readings, you know, when it comes to time is fluid. It's not linear. So we're looking at, you know, this could happen yesterday, this could happen today, this could happen in the future. Maybe it's a prediction and it's something that hasn't happened before. So as you travel around the site, I hope you'll give me a thumbs up for some of my videos, or ones that you resonate with anyway, and maybe participate down below and giving us comments, because we really like to talk amongst each other about how things are going in our lives and how things are resonating with us. So I just wanted to come say hi, Pisces, and I hope that you're having a good summer. I hope that everything is well where you are. And today I'm here to do a reading for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. I am going to be using the Divine Energy Oracle for the overall energy of the reading, and that is going to be 3 cards. We're going to take 3 cards from that deck, and then we're going to be using the Light Seers Tarot. That's going to be for the 9-card draw for the rest of the reading, and then I'm going to be clarifying with the Universal Celtic Tarot. So if you are someone who has a placement either in Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or your Jupiter sign, please tune in here. If you have a different a different Moon, Rising sign, Jupiter and Venus, please travel around the site and find what you can for your other readings as well. All right, so now that I've done the blah blah, I'm just going to put you down here so you can watch what I'm doing, okay? There we go. Let me just see if I can get you a better look here. There we are. I think that's good. Yeah, we're good here. Okay, so we are going to start with the Divine Energy Oracle. We're going to pick 3 cards for the overall energy of this reading. For Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the sign of Pisces. And 3 cards, Spirit, please. Angels and guides, if Spirit, you could please pick 3 cards. There's 1, there's 2. Just need 1 more. 1 more, please. 1 more card. There we go. Great. Okay, we'll put these over here. All right. So the first one that popped out here is Reach for the Stars. So we have you reaching for the things that you want. So if you do not reach out for the things that you want, it is going to be hard for you to get them. I always say to someone who is looking for love, if you don't get out there and be social, you are definitely not going to find the person that you want, because that person's likely not going to break into your house to be able to date you. Where can we put these so you can see them? We'll do this and we'll put them here. Yeah, there we go. All right, then we have Trust the Divine Plan. Now, if you are a person who has been or does meditate regularly, so you're connecting to Spirit regularly, twice a day, maybe 10, 15, 20, 30 minutes a day, then please do trust in the Divine Plan. You know, there's many people who come to the site here and they say, well, this is my twin flame and I'm waiting for this person and I know that they're my twin flame. You know, the thing is this, is that you haven't had a confirmation, most of you, that they are a twin flame or they're even a soulmate, but you're waiting. You're waiting for something that you think you should have, but what if it's not in your divine plan? What if the person you have decided is your person or your twin flame or your soulmate? What if you're wrong? What if you're wrong because that's not in the divine plan? So instead of waiting, I would suggest that you tune in to Spirit so you can find out what is in the divine plan. And when you trust that divine plan, things go as they are supposed to and then rejuvenate. So the Pisces I'm talking to is somebody who is tired, somebody who is giving their all to everyone else, and that is not uncommon for a Pisces. Being an empath, usually someone who can feel the vibrations of others, you tend to give away more parts of yourself than you keep. So just be aware of your energy. And look at that, we're already dropping cards. Hang on. All right, so yeah, make sure that you are rejuvenating yourself whenever you need to. Let's cut these cards here. And then we're gonna say a bit of a prayer here. We're gonna call in some help. And Archangel Michael, Archangel Shannon, if I could have you both in this reading, please. I do need guidance and understanding for our Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the first half of July, thereabouts. If you could please help us by giving me guidance and understanding for this reading for the collective. And if I could please have my angels and guides present, please. I do need your help with making decisions through this reading and to read the cards themselves. If I could have the holders of the pure white light bless me, so I will be safe as I open up a channel with Spirit. Spirit, thank you so much for your beautiful love you give me every day and for this beautiful gift you give me to share with others. Thank you so much. Okay, let's go. We are looking for 9 cards. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, sign of Pisces. And we begin with the 4 of Pentacles. And we have the 9, and the Knight of Cups, and the 6 of Swords, Pisces. We need 6 more cards, please. We have the Ace of Wands. Ooh, we've got the World and the Lovers. Look at you. Right. Sorry, just trying to straighten things about here. And then we have the Knight of Swords, something you don't expect. Somebody just showing up. There's something happening that you thought you felt coming, but you thought that maybe you had talked yourself out of it, I think, Pisces. You know, Pisces, you're very intuitive. No matter where this placement is in your chart, especially though if it's in your sun or your moon sign, you're going to be someone who's very intuitive. You're going to feel vibrations. You're going to feel things coming. And, you know, that's the fact. When you feel it in your gut, Pisces, believe it. What are we starting with here? We are starting with the 2 of Wands. So Wands being fire energy, right? Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. This girl here, I believe she wants to travel. Yeah, we can see that she's got her book here, and it's got a little bug. She's got her globe. She's picked I believe she's picked a way, but she hasn't left yet. It looks like she's waiting for someone. So I would say that whomever it is, Pisces, that maybe you might be waiting on some sort of fire sign to arrive. And although I think you've talked yourself out of it, Pisces, you feel as though it's not going to happen anymore. It's coming. I feel it coming, and you should too, because you are someone who is intuitive. I am a Pisces moon, and so the Pisces sign for me, the moon sign, is how I take information in from the world, which makes me quite intuitive. So, all right, so we can read it past, present, future, or past, present, future. I like to start at the beginning, and then I'll read all the way around and give you as much detail as I can. We start at the heart of the matter, and the heart of the matter is that you have something that, a cycle that is closing. So you have something that's coming to an end, a cycle that is closing. You've learned a karmic lesson. So you've been through something that has given you wisdom, and usually a lesson learned or wisdom comes with trials, tribulations, you know, really having a hard time with making decisions, with, you know, something may have happened, something may have broke, a relationship, a friendship, something that you're bringing to an end. Spirit is saying that you no longer need what's behind. You need to look forward and move accordingly, because when the World card comes, it is, you know, the learning of a lesson. You've gone through something in your life that's been, you know, not necessarily catastrophic, but something that's given you a lot of wisdom and knowledge about what your place is in the world, and the importance of you towards someone else. Okay, so let's start up here. We start with the Four of Pentacles. Now, the Four of Pentacles is, feeling a little bit closed off, Pisces, feeling a little bit defensive, and I feel as though she is feeling a little defensive. Now, look here, her eyes are closed. She is holding it close to her heart. She doesn't want to get hurt, but this is an Earth card, okay? This is Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, and it's my experience that people who are under this sign are quite intuitive, no matter where it falls in their chart. So, Earth signs I find to be very intuitive. Usually they're empathic souls, and if they don't have water in their chart, water is a conductor of energy, so if they don't have water in their chart, then maybe it's just the fact that they just have a really good gut instinct. And then we have you as, having your hopes, wishes, and dreams. So your wishes fulfilled, your emotional wishes being fulfilled. And I feel as though the Pisces that I'm speaking with is someone who was emotionally fulfilled because they decided that they weren't going to deal with the chaos anymore. They weren't going to live in the chaos anymore. And this is the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is about, being up in your head. It also is about movement forward, and it is about movement from the chaos to the calm. It also is, it could be definitely moving physically to a different place, but for the most part, because it is swords, it is about a mindset. It's about moving from the chaos to the calm, or just moving forward in your life and making more progress, leaving behind the things that no longer serve you. So all you're taking here, as you can see, she has a sword in the boat. She's just taking her knowledge. That's all she's taking with her, and she's being led by the blackbirds here. But I believe it was your wishes fulfilled to have more calm in your life, that you were tired of living in the chaos and you no longer wanted to be there. And the chaos is what was keeping you defensive. The chaos is what was keeping your guard up. So I think that now you have moved away from the chaos. You found your happiness. You found your emotional happiness. And it is because you've decided to be calmer in your life, and to trust the divine plan, right? And maybe you even spent some time healing in rejuvenation. And it doesn't have to be that you go to a place where they have a yoga retreat or something like that. Certainly you can do that, but you don't have to. You can just kind of get away on your own, lock yourself in the bathroom with music and candles and, your favorite tea, your favorite smells, that kind of thing. So that can also help you go from the chaos to the calm. In the current energy here, what I see is that you are very passionate. You're very passionate about someone, a lover, in fact, because we do see that the Lovers is here. It is a major arcana card, right? Something you can't change. You have to move through this. You can't move around it. And when we get major arcana cards that fall in your reading, we know that those are from Spirit. Those are divine interventions that keep you on your divine path. So you not really knowing what your divine path is or where you're being led to, you go into meditation and you speak to Spirit and let them know what your deepest wishes are, what your deepest fears are, and you might be someone who is into prayer, you might be someone who's into meditation. It really is up to you, but nonetheless connect to the universe in some respect. So when I look at the current energy here, I feel like you're passionate about someone. It could be a Gemini, someone who has Gemini in their chart. It also could be a fire sign, someone who is Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. And what I see in between these two cards is the chapter closing. So I feel as though you get to this area here where you have finally gone from the chaos to the calm. You find out that you're passionate about something or someone. We will go through a clarification to find out what that is. And then you, because your life, you've learned this lesson of how to be happy and how to be calm. Now, the thing is this, is, you know, we have some people who are low vibing that come through the group. I usually get to, fortunately, catch those in the filter for you guys, so we don't have to subject you to them. But, and that's why I go through all of my comments personally. It's not just because of course I want to speak with you guys and communicate with you, but I just don't want to have to subject you to low vibrations, because there's so many low vibrations in the world that we just don't need them here. We are collectively here as high vibers, and we just want to be able to make sure that you have a safe place that you can come and talk about the things you want to talk about. So I see here that there is love. It could be with a Gemini, but there is a lover here. So I feel as though that you close the chapter on something that's passionate, that you are passionate about, someone that you are passionate about, something that you are passionate about. You end up closing the chapter because you want to start on this love with your soulmate. So you thought up in your head, you thought, you know, that you were going from the calm to the chaos to the calm, so you could meet with this passionate person, the person you were passionate about. But then you decided, you know what? I don't think I can give up my current person, and you decided to close the chapter on this passionate. This person, I think it's a person, but we will clarify. And then I'm only saying a person because this is a Lover's card, right? We've got the Lover's card here. So, and then you decided that that your person, that you were already with them, and that they were your soulmate, and that it was time that you got serious, a little more serious about the relationship. Now, in the future here, I see interesting things. Because isn't it always the way that when we finally get things in order, that things are going to flip on us, right? So we make a decision, and it's usually because we go to the universe, make a decision, and say, okay, I trust your divine plan. I feel like I'm feeling better. I'm choosing happiness every day. You know, I'm reaching out for things I've never reached for before. My life is going pretty grand. I'm ready for my soulmate, and along comes the soulmate. And then in the future here, what happens? Well, what I feel happens here is you had someone else that you were thinking about, Pisces. There was someone else that you've been thinking about for quite some time, and that person is on their way. So this person has decided that finally they're going to come get you, Pisces, because they can no longer stay away from you. So we do have the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is coming to speak with you, coming to have a conversation. But when the Knight of Swords shows up, he's not necessarily the most, how can I say, well-spoken intellectual fellow. He's just there to, or woman or man, depending on the energy. And this person kind of just shows up. And it could be that you end up going somewhere public and that person is there, or this person has decided that they are going to plan to come in and see you, or they send you a message electronically or through the mail, something like that. But this person is someone that you had been thinking about for a very long time, someone that you wanted to resurrect something with. So the Judgment card is here. So the thing is that the Judgment card is a major arcana card. It is not something you can change. So this rejuvenation of this relationship is going to happen. And I'm not saying that you're taking an ex back. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying someone's coming from your past to your present. And usually it's because the Judgment card throws the energy of cleaning your karma. So the Judgment card is about resurrecting an old friendship, an old loveship, an old kinship, whatever it was. It could be a cousin, it could be a sister, brother. It doesn't have to be someone that you gave up. It's okay. You don't need to lose your mind. It's not necessarily someone you were in love with, but it is something that you do have to clean up, because it kind of was left in a mess in the past, and this card brings those things forward so you can fix those things. Now, who is coming forward? thing is that I do see the King of the King of Wands here, and he's in the reverse. And I just got to tell you that when the King of Wands is in the reverse, he's not easy to deal with. Excuse me, he's not easy to deal with at all. He is, he can be manipulative, he can be angry, he can be someone who blames, who casts judgment. He's just, you know, he's not necessarily himself. Usually he would be a leader. He would be someone who, you know, prefers, you know, to have passion in his life and be passionate about his work and everyone around him. But when he's like this, he just is kind of sitting still. He's not, like, in his mind, I mean, in his mind and his body, he's kind of sitting still. He's not really doing anything. He's kind of hard to deal with. So I feel like you finally, after stopping your you know, thinking and asking the universe for this person, I feel like life finally starts to go well. You finally decide that you're going to be passionate and start this, or just be recommitted, or have a new start in passion with someone that you had relationship with before, someone that you know, your soulmate, someone that you really love, and then all of a sudden this person shows up from your past. Now, it definitely could be someone that you dated. It could be someone that you were married to, someone who comes forward to say, look, I'm sorry, we shouldn't have treated each other that way. I really feel bad about the way that we parted, and I'd like to be at least friends, or something like that. It doesn't have to be an ex. It doesn't have to mean that you dated them or married to them, or it could be a last life, but someone who is coming forward. And I do believe they're bringing sort of a cantankerous energy of the King of Wands on his head. The Four of Pentacles, I believe that you're a little bit defensive because you've been feeling this passion coming for quite some time now. That, you know, her eyes are closed here, and I feel as though she's feeling vibrations in the ground. She is Earth sign, right? So I feel like she knows that it has been coming, and that the Ace of Wands is here, that this passion has been coming toward her, and that, you know, every time you go out, you're wondering, is this person going to just show up? Your wishes come true was to close the chapter on that, because you just don't want to have to deal with those feelings and those thoughts anymore. But here comes that person coming back from the past because they have things to say. And then we have you here going from the chaos to the calm, and you've done that because you want to either commit to or recommit to this soulmate that you believe is your person. However, look what we have in the corner, right? We've got this guy on his head, you know, who's ready to bust in and have a conversation. So let's clarify a little bit and see if the story changes. Sometimes it does, right? When we clarify, sometimes it does change. Great, angels and guides, if we could have clarification, please. Oh, look at this, I'm flipping things already. If we could have clarification, please, on these 9 cards for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the sign of Pisces. And we have the 10 of Wands, clarifying the 4 of Wands. So you're a little bit defensive because you've gone through this rejuvenation here. You've gone through this rejuvenation period, and you feel pretty good, and you just want to drop your burdens. You no longer want to have to deal with the things that come along with being defensive, and so you decided to drop your burdens. And I believe that that's what your hopes and your that your wishes come true is, just to be happy, not necessarily to be with someone, but just to be happy. The 4 of Wands is also clarified by temperance. So yeah, you've dropped your burdens here, Pisces, and you're finally getting off to a good start. You've finally chosen happiness. You're trusting in the divine plan. You've healed yourself. You're moving forward in your career and finding new ways to keep yourself interested and learning and making money, perhaps. And the 9 of Cups is here. Why is the 9 of Cups here, please? Can you clarify 9 of Cups? Oops. Flip these over. 9 of Cups is clarified by the Tower. Okay, so wishes, hopes, dreams. I believe that you had to move through a tower, and it may have been because of this card here that's coming up. So the tower that you're moving through, that is Scorpionic energy, so it could be someone who is a Scorpio, that you had to have things fall apart with another person, or you have just simply detached yourself. You've simply just detached yourself from the person that is in here, the person that is in here, from the person that you feel coming. So you've pulled away your energy, and it's caused you to move into a tower. And it's probably because you really felt as though this person was coming forward, and they just never showed up. So their energy was always around you, but they just never showed up. So the 9 being emotion, that it was, it threw you into an emotional tower, because you decided to pull your energy back from that person you had been waiting for, and now it's time for you to move from the chaos to the calm. Why is the 6 of Swords here, please? 6 of Swords is here because of the 9 of Swords. So you have decided that you are moving away from this 9 of Swords, and this is your chaos. So the 9 of Swords is about, not being able to sleep at night because you have so much on your mind, things that are making you sad, unhappy, possibly dealing with some stress, anxiety, depression, that kind of thing. You've decided that you're moving away from that. You've gotten some help, or you've just decided you're going to choose happiness every day. Why is the Ace of Wands here, please? Clarify the Ace of Wands, please. Ace of Wands is here because of, the 6 of Wands. So you want success. You want success. You want notoriety with this person. You want to be their person. You wanted to be their everything. And you wanted to have some passionate times with them. So it is definitely about a person that you wanted to, that you had to be strong because you were waiting and waiting for this person, and they never came. I believe that's the thing you were passionate about. It was another person that you decided to pull your energy away from, and that you decided that you would come to this painful ending and realize that this person is not coming to get you. Dropped a card, hang on. Gosh, I was doing Sagittarius the other day, and all I kept doing was throwing cards everywhere. This is only 2 that I've dropped so far, not so bad. Okay, so center of everything. Everything is revolving around this chapter closing. So why is the World card here, please? What is the chapter closing on? The chapter is closing on either a Virgo or you being in hermit mode. So you've decided that it's really not worth the occupying of your mind anymore, that you're not going to think and overthink this thing anymore. We've got another card that's showing itself here. So it is the Ace of Swords. Yeah, so you've decided that you're just going to cut this person that you thought was coming for such a long time that never arrived, that you've decided just to cut them out because there isn't any conversation. They've ghosted you, or you've blocked them, or they've blocked you. You guys haven't had contact in a long time, maybe a year. I feel like it's been a year, or maybe a little more, the ace being, 1. I feel like 1 year perhaps, or maybe a little bit longer. And so you just decided to cut that person out because you were tired of waiting. Why is the Lover's card here, please? Why is the Lover's card here? Why is the Lover's card here, please? The Lover's card is here because you had decided to close the chapter, right? And we know that from the center here. So you had decided to close the chapter on the person that you were passionate about, and you decided to work harder on this relationship with your soulmate. that you were going to put all of your energy into the soulmate. So the 8 of Pentacles, meaning working hard, Earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. So you could be working hard with a person who is that sign. It could also be someone who is a Gemini or another air sign. So you decided that you were going to stay with the person that you were with because they treated you as though you were their soulmate, and now you have decided to close the chapter on that other person. But why is the Knight of Swords here, please? The Knight of Swords is here because of the 6 of Pentacles. So this person is coming in quickly, going to show up out of nowhere, and is going to say, look, I am ready to give as much to this relationship as you are ready to give. And they've come into you very grounded. So I think this person has been through their own, perhaps their own transformation, that there was a lot of things in the background that needed to be dealt with. I see that there's a little house back there, if you can see. There's a little house back there. I think that there was maybe some children in the picture that needed to be dealt with, and I think that this person is coming to you to say, look, I'm ready to give you everything that you want if you're willing to give me those things as well. Looking for reciprocity in a relationship with you. The King of Cups, they're going to be very emotional. So, and they're finally emotionally available. It's been a long time, you know, quite a time since you've heard from them. They're emotionally available, emotionally intelligent. Maybe they have leveled up in their spiritual life, and they are looking for you. They are looking for love. They're looking for their 2 of Cups, and they feel as though you are the 2 of Cups to them, Pisces. They also feel like you are their soulmate. So this person is not coming in because of anything that, not just coming in for chit chat. They're coming in to say, hey, you know, I believe you're my person, and I really want to be able to move forward with you if that's what you want to do with me. And then we have the Justice or the Judgment card being clarified by the Knight of Swords. So yeah, the Knight of Swords being that energy that's really quick and coming in very fast for conversation, also just showing up out of nowhere. And that's the person from the past, the person that you're going to be reunited with. And then we have the Page of Wands. So your person is younger than you, or you're younger than them, and there is a big age difference. And I think that sort of factored into them not really coming forward, taking so long. It was part of the worry that they had. And so this person also could be a fire sign, right? So a fire sign or an earth sign. And for the King of Wands, we have clarification of the 3 of Cups. So I think you're this person that has come in here in the future that really wants you and is trying to pull you away from the person you think is your soulmate. I believe that they're coming in because they want to tell you that they're no longer in, you know, it looks like this this King of Wands is no longer in this third-party relationship. So they have broken away from their marriage, and the 2 of Pentacles is here. You know, they're struggling. They're juggling as much as they can, but they really have been working hard to find their way back to you, because they do believe that that there should be a resurrection of this relationship, and that you are their person. Yeah, they were stuck in their mind in a place where they couldn't move forward because of nostalgia, because of, you know, all the feelings that they have of, you know, maybe having a family for quite some time. They couldn't let go. Yeah, they couldn't let go of their family. Maybe there was kids involved, that kind of thing. And so they were not ready to give up their position. All right. So let's look at if there's any other advice that Spirit wants to give you. Is there any other advice for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, please? Any other advice you can give? Any other advice? Well, we'll take the top one. And it is do what you love. So, you know, I think you've decided to move forward with the person you think is your person, or your soulmate, and the person that is coming into you thinks also that you are their soulmate. So good luck with that, Pisces. Let's see if we can get you any energy from the surrender. Oh, interesting. So surrender to your attachment to results. So don't automatically assume that there has to be an ending with this person coming in, that they're coming in to even ask you if you can be with them. They might just be coming in to say, look, I'm really sorry things didn't work out the way that you wanted them to between us. Can we just be friends at this point? But, you know, this tells me that they're probably looking for more than friendship. So anyway, surrender to your attachment to results is what I was getting at here, is that don't assume that the result is going to be that this person is trying to get you back romantically. Don't assume that this person is not going to fight for you. So I do see the Two of Cups and, you know, and the Lovers here, and I have a feeling that this person has come back to fight for you, but just surrender your attachment to results and live your life accordingly. So it says here, the formula for success is to do all you can to make things happen and then let go of the results. Holding on too tightly to a desired outcome can sabotage it. So you could just be sabotaging yourself right now by telling the universe, look, this is my person. This is my twin flame. This is my soulmate. Give this person to me because I want them, because I've decided that they're my soulmate. Maybe that's not the plan for you. Maybe you need to trust in the divine plan, Pisces, and go with the person who the universe has given to you, and that is the soulmate that you are with now, because the other person didn't care to show up for a year or more. Right. I'm hoping that's that's going to resonate with someone. Get the grannies off here. Yeah, interesting reading. So, like I said, I am a Pisces moon, and I don't know where it is in your placement, but I'd like to know, and I'd like to know if this resonated with you. So thank you for coming here. Thank you for listening to this read right to the end. I really do appreciate it. If you could share it with somebody and give me a thumbs up, and maybe hit the subscribe button if you're a new person here, I'd really enjoy that, because that's the only way that we can grow. It's the only way I can keep giving you guys free readings. Okay, I'm going to go for now. Bye.